Hey, Demonosophers. Happy October to you all. The weather's getting cooler, the colors are changing. Okay. And it's been real nice. I'm a little congested, so don't mind me. Anyway, tonight I'm presenting to you a recording of a medium session induced through hypnotism. The woman in the recording is Naomie, my student. She's what you would call a baby witch these days. At the time, she didn't have any knowledge of who Tiamat was. So I would know whether she was guessing at the answers or if she was really channeling the spirit of Tiamat. Now, for your benefit, I've done my best to enhance the audio as much as possible. If it is still too low, please wear headphones. Either way, what we're going to do is after the recording, we're going to go over what was said and talk about it. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll talk to you soon. Today is September 13th, 2001. The time is 10:48 p.m.
2021?
2021.
You said 2001.
Oh, well. All right. We're going to be attempting to use my assistant Naomie as a medium to contact Tiamat through hypnotization. Yes. Right now, we're playing calming music as well as burning dragon's blood incense, and we are going to begin. All right. Right now, can you hear me, Naomie?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I want you to listen to the sound of my voice. Focus solely on what I'm saying. First, know that I am near and you're safe. Mom, Hecate, is here as well with us, and she won't let anything happen to you as well. I'm going to ask you to go on a journey for me to meet a great deity named Tiamat. As I count to 10, you'll be leaving your body and meeting up with Tiamat on her plane. Do you understand? All right. 1. Your mind is clearing of all mundane things. You look forward to your meeting, but you aren't anxious. 2. All tension from your body is draining away. You feel relaxed and at peace. 3. You begin to feel yourself floating upwards gradually. You can see your body beneath you, along with myself, guarding your physical self. 4. You continue to float upwards through the roof. The feeling is ecstatic as you look upwards and see the night sky. 5. You float beyond the clouds and see the moon and stars. The sight leaves you in awe and fills you with joy. You continue to be relaxed. 6. You continue upwards until you reach a wormhole. This is a portal to Tiamat's plane. It's a two-way portal, so you can come back when we're done. 7. The wormhole gently tugs you in. You feel a small rush as you travel through a tunnel that resembles a kaleidoscope of color. 8. You come to a world of darkness, the primordial realm. Above you, there is only black sky. Below you, a sea of deep, dark, murky water that spans endlessly. 9. Something huge begins to break the surface, but you feel no fear as it reveals itself. The head of a dragon
with smaller dragon heads sprouting from it like hair. She sees you and knows what you're here for. This is the dragon god, Tiamat. 10. One of the smaller dragons breaks away to be a representative and flies through the wormhole to speak to me. Until I am done with the conversation, Tiamat is your hostess. She will take care of you. But when it is time to come, you will hear my call. So I'm going to ask, is there anybody else there besides Naomie?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a name?
Tiamat.
Okay. Can you tell me about yourself? How old are you, Tiamat?
Centuries.
How many children do you have?
11.
Can you tell me who your husband is? What his name is? Can you tell me about the things you're responsible for creating? Okay. Do you understand exactly what I'm asking? You still there?
Hmm.
Do you understand what I'm asking you?
She's being difficult.
Mm.
She's very skeptical.
Unacceptable?
Skeptical.
Skeptical. Skeptical of what?
She needs to open up more.
A lot more what? She needs a lot more what?
She needs to open up more.
She needs to open up more. Are you talking about Naomie needs to open up more?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, what I need you to do is let Naomie know that she's good and that she's safe and that it's okay to open up more. Because I know you're not going to hurt her. Is the connection more open?
Rebirth.
Birth?
Rebirth.
Rebirth. Okay. Is that what you're good at helping with?
Transitions.
Okay. Now, I'd like to ask if it would be okay to have a continuing working relationship with you. I have a very deep respect for who you are, and I would like to learn more about you to gain a deeper appreciation of who you are. Is that okay?
Yes.
Another question. Are you in contact with any others like you? On this realm, we consider you a dragon. Do you know what dragons are?
Lizards.
Okay. Okay. Well, dragons, they represent strength and power um, to magicians such as myself. Do you know any other beings that are great in power um, and strong like you? What's that?
Titans.
Titans. Okay. Are you in frequent contact with the Titans?
Yeah.
All right. So, which is the Titan that you have the most contact with? Who? Who are you most in contact with?
Okay.
Okay. All right, Tiamat. I'm going to ask you one more question. How do you feel about human beings?
Stupid. But,
Do you consider me human?
yeah, but evolved. Not asleep.
Okay. All right, Tiamat. I'm asking for you just slowly withdraw from Naomie's body and go back and let Naomie know that I'm going to call her. Alright, Naomie, when I count from 10 to 1, you're going to gradually come out of your body, out of the, plane, and you're going to return to your body gradually, step by step. When I get to 1, you're going to wake up with a sense of well-being, feeling refreshed. So, 10. I'd like you to thank Tiamat, and I thank Tiamat as well, and bid her farewell. 9. You go through the wormhole. As you're going through the wormhole, it's like a colorful kaleidoscope. You see the dragon that was Tiamat's representative go by you. 8. You come out of the wormhole and you find yourself in space. You can see the stars and you're coming slowly back to Earth. 7. You pass by the moon. You feel relaxed. You feel a sense of happiness because you're on your way coming home. 6. You come closer through the atmosphere. 5. You break through the clouds. 4. You see your house. 3. You come through the roof. You can see us together. You can see your body. 2. Ever so slowly, you return to your body. You start to feel your limbs. You have a relaxed, happy, content, feeling of well-being. And 1, you start to slowly wake up. Peekaboo.
Hello. That was weird.
Wasn't that?
That was
How do you
cool.
feel?
I feel really relaxed.
What did you see?
I saw her, but she had like, it's like so hard to like describe her. You know, that queen from Star Wars.
Princess Leia?
Her mom.
Oh, yeah.
Queen Abadal, blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
It
from
kind of looked
the
like her,
Padme.
but she like, I don't know, like she looked like her, but like mixed with Bellatrix.
I don't think I know who Bellatrix is.
Lestrange from Harry Potter.
Oh, the dark one.
Mm-hmm.
Her. Ooh.
That's like kind of like what I got. I don't know, but like I feel like it was just. I felt her come through, but like I don't know. It's like these thoughts came to my mind, but like I wasn't sure if they were right. So I'm like, I didn't know if it was like I don't know. It was weird. But like I felt it.
How'd she treat you?
It's fine.
Okay. So what did being in her presence feel like, other than like what she looked like? What was the area? What else can you describe about her, or like the environment that you were in?
It was kind of like like almost like so it was like the dark water, the ocean. It was kind of like all around us. Basically, I mean, it was kind of hard for me to visualize everything because like But when I went through that wormhole, I just was like on like an island,
Mm-hmm.
but the sky was dark and the water was black, basically. And then like yeah, the water, but it was like the water all around it was like really deep and everything. And like the dragon she appeared as was black.
Okay.
But at the same time, like, was that really her coming through? And like, yeah, she said I was skeptical, which you know. But like, I felt her. But at the same time, like, I don't necessarily want to believe it's real, you know. At the same time, because it's hard for me to like grasp. Like, it's just like it's like one of those things. Like, it took me a long time to like accept my aunt and uncle dying. So I feel like it's kind of the same thing with entities. Like it's hard. I know they're real, but at the same time, just like, is this really happening?
Mm-hmm.
That type of thing, you know. But like I felt like visibly, like I feel like I don't know. I feel like this flow of energy go through me. Like I could feel like my muscles twitching, like my eyes twitching, you know.
Yeah, I saw you twitching.
Yeah, and like that's how I know it's an entity because like when I got Reiki before, that's what happened when like there were a bunch of them attached to me last year. So I was in a really bad place, so I just had a bunch of like non-human entities just attached to me, and it kind of felt like that when he was like getting them all out. But I felt really peaceful and calm and safe, so I didn't feel scared at all.
How do you think she feels about you personally?
Naive. Naive. Just a lot of learning to do, you know.
Yeah.
Innocent soul, like Jen said. Old soul, but like, definitely like, but like, but curious.
Yeah. What, she's curious about you?
No, like
Or
I'm curious, like
okay, you're curious. About her or just in general?
just in general, just
In
about the
general.
stuff, like like open-minded, I guess, if you will.
Gotcha. Okay. Well.
Well, I hope I did okay.
No, it was a good session. I really didn't know what to get out of it,
Yeah.
doing it on the fly.
When Titan came out of my mouth, I don't know why. That was just the word that came to my mind. But I didn't want to fight. But I was fighting it. I was literally fighting it. And then Hekate's name, I was fighting that too. Because I'm like, are you really sure it's Hekate?
Yeah. Like you want to be skeptical because
Like, is that, but like that, I couldn't, like, that was just like the name that kept. And then the husband, like Thanos? I don't know who that is.
Thanos.
That,
Thanos is a Marvel character. There is
no,
there is a
I don't know. Like, that's just like the word, like, that
there
came to my mind. I was just like, wait, but that's why I was like, no, like, there's no way, that's not the word. That's not the right one.
there is a Greek god. I think it's Greek called the 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 Natos, who is a deity of death. Um,
I don't think that's her husband. I don't know why. That's why I was like, that's not the right. That's not right.
yeah,
Well, that's why I didn't say it, because, like, I was like, nothing was coming. So I was like, but that was what was coming to my head. So I was like, no, that's not.
but it might be difficult for them to um, the names that they have for each other are not the names that humans have for them.
Are they very complex? Are they like, basically?
Sometimes, I mean, like they don't even necessarily speak the same language that we do or understand things at the level.
It's 11:11.
11:11. So,
Page.
all right. So I'm going to wrap up this session. The
Close the
time is
circle.
now 11:11, and yeah, okay, that's it.
All right, I'm back. During the session, Naomie displayed some of the physical traits that are common to possession, such as rapid eye movement and muscle twitches. The fact that Tiamat wouldn't answer some questions actually gives us more insight than a straight answer. Tiamat's reactions may hint at the dysfunction in her family. Her first husband was killed by her first set of kids. The fact that she only acknowledges the second set of kids, the 11 that were created to kill the first set, may allude to members of her prior family being a touchy subject. So this is also interesting. Well, she also didn't mention who her husband was. So we see that the death of her first husband was a touchy subject. What shit is on here? Ice cream. Okay. Anyway, so this is interesting because it shows that a primal being like Tiamat has feelings. The loss of her lover enraged her enough to destroy her own children, and the loss of those children created a pain that causes her to cease to acknowledge them. This is one of the reasons why we have to consider how we interact with the spirits. They aren't just out there waiting to serve us, or even smite us. Though they are infinitely more complex than we are, there are still parallels between each other's existence that can be drawn. So, with that said, I encourage everybody to be thoughtful in their practices, to seek out their own truth, and I'll talk to you next time.